basically going to write another paragraph from a topic. Now, friends, I chose the topic, different kinds of food. So on your worksheet at the top, I want you to copy this topic, different kinds of food. When you're finished copying that, next, I organized 3 ideas. I have American food, Mexican food, and Chinese. These are some of my favorites. So on your worksheet, you also want to include American, Mexican, and Chinese as your ideas, 3 ideas. Next, each idea has 2 spaces for you to write some details about your idea. Here is where you can get creative. Now, I gave you 2 examples. For American food, I put cheeseburgers are good. You could just put cheeseburgers. I also have fried chicken. For Mexican, I have tacos and guacamole dip. For Chinese, I have egg rolls and orange chicken, which are 2 of my favorites. Under these 2 items per idea, you can come up with your own favorite foods for American, Mexican, and Chinese. So keep these 3 the same, but these 2 you can make your own. You don't have to include cheeseburgers or fried chicken. You can choose 2 different American foods. You could choose 2 different Mexican foods or 2 different Chinese foods. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to jot down these ideas. Next, we need to come up with a really good topic sentence and concluding sentence. Remember, the topic sentence and the concluding sentence are going to be very similar. Now, you don't want to have your topic sentence that's just details about the food. For example, you don't want your topic sentence to say, egg rolls are very good foods, because that's too narrow. It doesn't talk about our entire topic, which is different kinds of foods. So I would suggest maybe a topic sentence being, there are many different kinds of foods. Take a moment and jot that down under your topic sentence. Here is my topic sentence. There are many different kinds of foods. Once you get your topic sentence written down, think about a concluding sentence. Remember, your concluding sentence should look a lot like your topic sentence. You don't just want to say, I think egg rolls are good, because that's too narrow. It doesn't quite encompass the entire topic. So make sure that your concluding sentence wraps up or finishes your final thoughts about the topic. Do you have any ideas for the concluding sentence? Here's an idea. This is why I love trying many different kinds of foods. Take some time and write down your concluding sentence. Here is my concluding sentence. This is why I love trying different kinds of foods. You could even add an exclamation point at the end. It's very similar to the topic sentence. And of course, you're going to write in the middle of your paragraph why those foods are good or why you like those foods. So you might say at the beginning of your paragraph, now remember to indent. The beginning of your paragraph is going to start with your topic sentence, and make sure you indent. There are many different kinds of foods. You could go on to say, American is a type of food. I love cheeseburgers. I love fried chicken, and maybe a different kind of food. You could then go on to say, Mexican food is also very good. Some of my favorite Mexican food includes tacos and guacamole dip. Remember to have some of those transitional sentences in between as well. You want to make sure that the reader knows when you're switching from one idea to the next. You don't just want to say, I love Mexican food, tacos are really good, egg rolls are too. That would be switching from one idea to the next without some kind of transition. For example, you might go on to then say,